Now we're going to work on the Y's on the bank fees. So this is the Y's again, and we can find this one as transaction. It's like a transfer Y's. Then inside, for instance, this one, let's try to clear this one as this is a categorized as transfer fee as our bank charts. Okay. If there are transfer fee for the Y's. Okay, that's it. And add. This one is, if you see like 8,000, this is a transfer from the payroll, like from the 6748. So you should find a match for this one for April. Okay, like this. Okay, so that's it. So we're done with that. Save. Okay. Then again, this is a fee, so you do it. Then okay, so what is this? This is a payment for, I think this is a fee. Okay, let's try to find a similar transaction like that. Okay, if you try to refer to the other transactions with similar like that, for instance, this one, March 24, it's they received 23,000. Okay, 118. And in here, this is that is already categorized, and in here there's another 23 for March. No, there are Y's that are okay. We will exclude this one because this is already this is already, the 2022 is already reconciled. We don't have to go on this back. Okay. I'm not sure why this is appearing. So let's just exclude this one in a way. Okay, so there was a similar transaction like this in March. This is like this one. So their entry is accounts receivable. Okay, in that way. So since there's no entry for this one and we don't know what is this actually, okay, in here what they did is they have specific, like in March when they received the amount of 23,000, they have specific invoices where they can identify which payment is to apply. Okay, which is this, like that, and the other is at the top, I think. Yeah, that one is the 4, and the second is this for the 4. It's like that. That is matched to the 2 transactions. Okay, and the other one is the 18. Okay, now that was received 324. So we are not sure how to make this, like let's try to make a, what do you call this one, if there is an entry already made this. So let's try to find the amount. 2306,888. Okay, so for transaction like this, since we don't know which invoice to apply, we will do this as like categorized. Then we use the accounts receivable. Okay, then the payee, if that is the description is K Rupert, we use Grace Helen. Okay, Murdoch. Okay, that's on the other hand, there are other description other than K Rupert for that, like this one example for transactions that they already categorized or entered. So there is a for the 23, the description of this last March is 23,000. Where is it? The Y is, oh, this is the Y all dates. I need to this year. We have 23,324, and the description is Chloe Murdoch. Okay, so if that is the description, it has to be, the accounts receivable must have to be accounted under Murdoch or Chloe. Okay, so that one that we have just recently entered with the description K. Rupert, that is for the Grace Helen. Okay, that's it. And for the other, like this, yeah, this one is Grace Helen, also Grace Helen, just put accounts receivable with that. And this, try to just click match for that. And what else? Yeah, this one is supposedly, I think this must be coming from the 6748, 32,000. Let's try to find the 32,000. What date was that? It was 7/7. There's none. Okay, so this might be summer, coming from summer. Okay, so just put this as uncategorized asset for this. It's not much. It must be, okay, I think it must be spent for like payment for the contractors. Okay, like this also. Okay, now usually for the amounts like this one that were sent to BWC and Y, it is a transfer to 3656. Now sometimes it does not match with the transaction from 3656, like this one. Okay, so basically we already have reconciled 3656, by the way. So this one, since we don't have a transaction that can be matched for this, so basically we just categorize this as uncategorized asset. Okay, however, for this like this one, there is a mistake in the past that was in the record, like the 9,000 in March 15, I think. No, 7/15. There's a 9,000 in here. Okay, so this 9,000 is actually, there's another 9,000 that is already recorded under this 3656, which is the counter account is wise, so there's no need for this to enter as another entry. So all you need to do is to match this transaction with that created by the 3656. So we just need to delete this one and go back to the feeds and match that with that transaction that is already created. Okay, so this is the amount, okay, that is created. So try to match that. Okay, and okay, so you identify this one. Okay, then save. That's it. Now for the 32 cents, since after locating or searching that 32,000, we haven't found any 32,000 that would match on this, so it means to say that we can categorize this as uncategorized asset. Okay, for this Alejandro, just create like accounts receivable, then payee is Alejandro. Okay, since you cannot match that one, so we'll match it later. And accounts receivable on the in here, Alejandro, then accounts receivable. Okay, so again, for these transactions that are itong buo, okay, we do not, we have to expect that there's a match transaction with that from the 3656. So we always find it if there is a match. So since there is, like this one, 823.95, it's not the amount because the date of this one is 823. Yeah, it's 823, and what existing in the Y's, so it's not in the Y's, so it's in here. Okay, so it's 823. Here is, what else? What was that? 95 is 71. So just do this as uncategorized asset. Okay. Okay. So also this, try to find if there is existing transaction like that. Okay. We are expecting that there should be on 726. So try to find 726 if there is. So there's none. So in other words, there's none for this. Okay. So just categorize it as an asset, a categorized asset. So you know this one, we match that, and okay, if you see this one, this is a payment for Filipino subcontractors. So what they do is that they pay this, account this one as international subcontractors, since this is Mark Kevin, you need to find, oh, it's not really, and we don't have any idea if that is for Kevin. Well, yeah, this is Kevin Santos. So find the MK for this. Each of the subcontractor, they have this, actually, like this one, example, international subcontractors. So they have this international subcontractors, then they put a particular like initials for their names. So if MK cannot be found, try to make an account of this, like international subcontractors. Please be careful, contractors. Be careful on this. Then MK. Okay. Then try to add that. Then this would be expense. Okay. Then the payroll expense. Yeah. I'll try to rename international subcontractors. Okay. Then MK. Now put this under the international subcontractors without the initial of the names, like this. Okay, like that. So that's the mother, the mother account. So this is the account, MK. So yeah, so pause that and save and close. Okay, so that's it. It must be Santos MS. Oh, okay. Let's check if there is an MS. Oh, there's none. So that's it. Just the MK. Try to call this one. Try to edit the MK in here. So again, MK, then choose then add